I'm Faisal here, Birkbeck's Academic Registrar, and I'm really delighted to welcome you to Birkbeck's virtual graduation, our first virtual graduation, and to take this opportunity to congratulate you on reaching this milestone in your studies. We know it has been an incredibly difficult year for most of you because of the global pandemic. I'm really pleased that you've made it here today to celebrate and mark your fantastic achievements alongside family, friends, and of course your fellow students. We know that today will be different to your usual in-person graduation ceremony, but we've worked hard to ensure that it mirrors the spirit of them, and we hope that you will feel it does. We'll also be hosting in-person celebratory events for you so that you can meet your classmates and lecturers once it's safe to do so. We'll let you know more about these at a later date. Before we start today's event, we have some housekeeping information for you. Please keep your microphone muted until the round of applause after each group's names are announced. We hope you'll take part in giving a big round of applause to celebrate our graduate successes. You should be able to change the screen on the device you're watching on today. If you can, we suggest putting your screen in presenter view to view all videos and live content in full screen. You can select gallery view if you want to see everyone in your virtual room, but this will make the videos appear smaller, and if you are watching on an iPad or an iPhone, you may need to scroll to another screen to see everyone in your group. We'd like to remind everyone that today's event has been recorded. It is currently being live streamed on YouTube, and the recording will also be available after the event. We'll start today's event with some messages before moving on to the awards. Thank you very much indeed for taking part today, and we hope you enjoy it.
Graduating students of 2020, congratulations on attaining your degree, particularly given the circumstances in which you completed the last few months of your studies. Every student experience is unique, but I think everyone will remember 2020 as different. Whenever I attend University of London engagements, I'm constantly struck by the enthusiasm and energy that you display for your studies, and the range and achievements of your non-academic activities. With the world facing challenges none of us could have envisaged a few short months ago, and at a pace that requires flexibility and innovation, the skills and knowledge that you have acquired while at university are needed now more than ever to help reshape the future for us all. Your institution will support you now and into the future in your endeavours. While you may be missing the formal graduation ceremony this year, I hope you will retain the friends, the experiences, and the knowledge you gained during your studies. They will all be part of your foundation for the future. Once again, my congratulations, and I wish you every success as you embark on the next stage of your lives.
Welcome to this graduation ceremony, in which above all we celebrate the achievements of you, our graduates. Those are the words with which I begin my speech under normal circumstances when we have in-person graduation ceremonies, around 6 of them at this time of the year. And I think they're even more relevant now as I speak to you live in 18 graduation ceremonies this week. I've chosen not to pre-record my remarks because I want to try and speak to you as personally as possible and to reiterate those messages of welcome and congratulation. They are even more important this year. In ordinary years, Birkbeck students have to do a huge amount. They have to juggle their work, their family lives with their studies. But that, of course, has been even more true in huge measure this year. Perhaps you've had to deal with medical issues. Perhaps you have issues around whether you can go to work or how you can do your work from home. And of course, you've had to study primarily from home. perhaps competing for the laptop and the kitchen table with your partner, having to deal with issues of childcare, and so on. But you have overcome all those issues, and today is about congratulating you on your achievements. I know that your partners, relatives, and friends are watching on YouTube, and I want to send a special message to them. Thank you for all you have done in order to assist your graduate to get to this great day. But also another message. Birkbeck is for everyone. Thanks to the dedication of our staff, we will be offering for the first time a range of courses starting in January, as well as in the normal October. So now is the time to perhaps think about studying at Birkbeck and graduating, hopefully, under more normal circumstances in the future. Seize control of the laptop and the kitchen table back from your partner and come and study with us. Whoever studies with us, all our students, will benefit from the tremendous dedication of our staff. They helped you in the spring get online in order to be able to finish your courses. They helped you to ensure that examinations were held online so that you could prove what you'd learned and successfully graduate. And that continues in the autumn term of the new year and into the future, where, with the exception of some laboratory sciences where we have to offer face-to-face, we are, of course, offering a full online service so that the majority of our students can continue to study from home, and we will not see images of students cooped up in halls of residence, unable to leave for their homes. So that service continues, and it continues for our students, doing the very best that we can for you, our students and graduates, in as flexible a manner as possible. For our graduates, please do join the Alumni Society. If you do, you will receive this magnificent alumni mug, which you can use to drink your tea and coffee, or perhaps even to toast your success with something stronger. Also, join our campaign. Governments have specifically neglected for many years lifelong learning and have believed that education ends at universities at the age of 21. That is not the case. Many of you will be mature students. Government has taken notice of this in an announcement by the Prime Minister about lifelong learning, but we need to ensure that the availability of support for lifelong learning is as broad as possible, both for subject base and also for the age of our students, to ensure that everyone can benefit from this new policy. Finally, of course, today is about you, our graduates, and what you have achieved. You have joined the 197-year roster of Birkbeck graduates. And when people look back on this year, they'll say the class of 2020, that was a special class. They had to do even more than the normal Birkbeck graduate in order to succeed. Perhaps they will compare it with the graduates who graduated from Birkbeck in the Second World War, when we were the only University of London college to remain in central London throughout the Blitz, continuing to provide the service to our students that we have done for 197 years. A few years ago, I attended a meeting of business leaders, and when I was introduced as the head of Birkbeck, one of them said to me, "When I see Birkbeck on a CV, I put it to the top of my pile, because your graduates have the commitment that I want in my business." How much more is that true this year of you, the class of 2020, and all you have had to do in order to reach this great day? On behalf of myself and all at Birkbeck, I salute your achievements. Congratulations and thank you.
Well, congratulations everybody for graduating. I know that 2020 has been a rather different year and possibly a rather difficult year for all of you. And so we have to really congratulate everybody on their hard work and efforts to get through to where you are today. So, well, without further ado, I'll pass you on to some of the other staff within Earth and Planetary Sciences who have a few words to say as well. Thank you.
Well, hello everybody, and congratulations, many congratulations on getting your well-earned degrees. And especially I'd just like to say congratulations to all the planetary students that I was responsible for over the last few years. I'm very proud of you, and it's been a pleasure working with you.
Hello everyone, congratulations, it's a great day for you all. Also for the Birkbeck community, and also for the people that have supported you, your family, your friends, your support networks. And you've got a just reward. And well done, everyone. We're really proud of you. So congratulations.
Well, hello, everyone. Congratulations on achieving a degree in a difficult manner at a difficult time. Birkbeck students always have a hard way of achieving a degree. And congratulations to those of you who are going on to do something more in their geoscience and planetary careers. There are several people going on to do PhDs and MScs, so good luck to all of you in your future career. It's been great having you in the department. You have given something to the department. You've added to the life of the department. We won't completely lose track of you, I hope, because I hope that most of you will contact me about the Birkbeck Geology and Planetary Alumni. So you email me saying, I want to be part of that, and I will put you on the list.
Well, I'll go next if no one else is. Well, yeah, congratulations, everyone. I really wish we were having a live graduation. I've been to many graduation ceremonies over the years. It was always great fun. It's always great fun seeing the families actually and hearing the backstory of, you know, the struggles that you've gone through to study with us. It's always very inspiring to hear from the families. Also, it's not over. I mean, yeah, join the Alumni Society that Hilary has just mentioned, but you're just really welcome in the department. Come back anytime you like, knock on our doors. You can buy us a cup of tea if you want, and we'll go down to the refectory and have that. Bit of cake would be good as well. Yeah, congratulations, and hope to see you all again. Don't disappear, you know, keep in contact. Okay, thanks.
Round of applause for everyone. Yay.
As head of department and on behalf of the Department of Biological Sciences, we want to congratulate all of our graduating students. We're sorry we can't be together in person, but well done on everything you've achieved. Thank you for everything you've contributed, and all the best for what you decide to do next.
Well, a big hello and big congratulations, especially to all the BSc Biomedicine graduates. As ever, we're sad to have seen you go, but we enjoyed your company while it lasted, and we're proud of your accomplishments. You worked hard, you never gave up, and you got the job done. So we hope you get a chance to celebrate, but of course, while you're celebrating and enjoying the fruits of your graduateness, don't forget to thank all of the significant others in your life who helped you through along the way. They were important to your success as well. Give them a good hug or whatever it takes. So meanwhile, keep in touch, get back and never hesitate to call in on us, ask for support as you move ahead in the real world. We're happy to keep looking after you and help you out along the way. And I guess I got something here. I'll probably have to fill it up now. Well done.
Well done, you all, both our home and international students. I enjoyed so very much having many of you either in my class and or in my lab this year. Go ahead with your career, keep achieving your best. And here I will be playing a 10-second piece, especially to celebrate your success today.
I want to congratulate all of our PhD awardees for this very special achievement and to wish them the best for their future. As graduate tutor, I've had the opportunity and privilege over the last 4 years to meet and get to know you, and I'm very proud of what you've accomplished. Well done.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Vice-Chancellor, President and distinguished guests, I present the following graduates from the School of Science. For the Diploma in Higher Education in Biomedicine, Georgina Turnbull. For the Bachelor of Sciences in Biomedicine, Daria Afshar, Amina Ahmed, Alawasan Alakura, Naomi Babos, Laurent Bayham, Mohamed Bile, Evgenia Boreo, Paminda Dimilan, Arida Elizi, Cynthia Fatoba, Samir Gamihuan, Isabella Garwi, Stephanie Gross, Ruksha Iqbal, Shirley Jones, Sadia Karim, Mohammed Khan, Kevin Lozano, Borna Matuba, Zoe McKinnon Davis, Amatul Momin, Seraphim Nizamis, Gwyneth Norris, and Lucinda Olisendi. Please could this group of students unmic themselves and give themselves and their colleagues a big round of applause. To continue with the BSc Biomedicine, Alexandra Pombino Leonardo, Lisa Pomeranek, Zainab Robinson, Yolanta Roskovieni, Anijina Saminiakan, Rosalie Santangelo, Emily Cesarderi, Mariana Stoica, Claudia Simio, Enver Tezik, Gabrielle Giannia Toth, Patrick Tabridi, Gustavo Vaquez Sanchez, Stephanie Virasamy, and for the BSc in Molecular Biology, Anila Trotsky, Melita Varga, and Anita Vaz. And for the BSc in Structural Molecular Biology, Chanel Watson. Could this group please unmic themselves and give everybody a big round of applause? And for the next group, the Postgraduate Diploma in Analytical Chemistry, Roxana Daniela Krivat, Matthias Langlois, Alexander Talbot, and Helen Turner. For the MSc in Analytical Bioscience, Sohail Hagani, Cindy Ramasay, Elena Savoya, Konstantinos Teropoulos, and Vivian Wang. For the MSc in Analytical Chemistry, Chitra Faulkner, Arminio Finelli, Juan Carlos Guerrero Gonzalez, Victor Hubanov, Vladimir Ivanovs, Philip Lam, Ji-Xiao Liu, Tahir Ozkan, Rithiga Saskaren, Mario Shitoni, King Hang Samuel Wu. And for the MRes in Chemical Research, Anna Costa-Reguillo, Sama Guili, Hannah Hawkins, and Furquan Loquan. Could this group please applaud themselves and their colleagues? For the Postgraduate Certificate in Biobusiness, Marianne Fournier. For the Postgrad Diploma in Biobusiness, Imad Khan, And for the MSc in Biobusiness, Pravraj Chana, Natalia Cortes Tameo, and Mervyn Richardson. And I'd like to give you a big round of applause. For the postgraduate certificate in bioinformatics with systems biology, Elena Alvarez Ortega, Nailab Rahmani. For the postgraduate diploma in bioinformatics with systems biology, Laurentino Quirogo Moreno. And for the MSc in bioinformatics with systems biology, Samuel Addis, Diego Chilompino, Samuel Dugan, Tripti Gori, Sarah Griffiths, Abdul Wahab Karadi, Joseph Lawson, Gregory Lederborger Vukinic, Yobi Livingston, Margarita Motorana, Arkana Patil, Oliver Roberts, Maruna Serian, Jennifer Steens, Dwayne Thomas, Yannis Velasakis, Chelsea Westcott, and Cyprian Winogrado. And for the MRes in bioinformatics with systems biology, Rosanna Joyce. Please give yourselves and your colleagues a big round of applause. For the postgraduate diploma in health and disease, Malwina Gilden. For the postgraduate certificate in microbiology, Judith Speller. For the MSc in microbiology, Osman Ali, Chantel Foster, Abiba Habetian, Unjum Hussain, Himaji Majumdar, Kelvin Kwan, Henna Shirazi Selby, Pantelis Stathopoulos, and Karen Vaquero Romero. For the MRes in global infectious diseases, Lauren Helliwell. For the postgraduate certificate in principles of protein structure, Abubakar Abdullah, Fard Rahman. For the postgraduate certificate in protein crystallography, Aisha Al-Nami. For the MSc in structural molecular biology, Gary Barnhart, Farah Ghaffur, and Rosemary Talbot. And for the MRes in structural biology, Carla Avina Zampieri, Danai Driver, and Shadijiang Shater. Could you please unmute yourselves and give yourselves a big round of applause? For a PhD in biological sciences, for a thesis titled Studies of the Human HSP70 Disaggregates by Electron and Atomic Force Microscopy, Dr. Joseph Beaton. For a PhD in biological sciences titled Structural Basis of Voltage-Gated Sodium Channel Function, Dr. Jennifer Booker. For a PhD in biology for a thesis titled Investigating the Mechanisms of Fluoropyrimidine Anti-Cancer Drugs in the Context of the Holobiont, Dr. Leonora Maximo Quintiniero. For a PhD titled Investigating the Conformational Landscape of the Hepatitis C virus glycoprotein E2, Dr. Lenka Steshkal. And for PhD in molecular microbiology and biochemistry for thesis titled Characterization of cell wall peptidoglycan metabolism in Mycobacterium tuberculosis, Dr. Arundhati Mitra. And for PhD in structural biology and biochemistry for thesis titled Characterization of the motor domains of the two putative kinase in 8 proteins of the malarial parasite Plasmodium falciparum, Dr. Fiona Shilliday. For PhD in structural and synthetic biology titled Refactoring Bacteriophages as Repurposed Nanomachines, Dr. Hugo Villanueva. For a PhD in structural biology titled Structure Function Studies of Plasmodium falciparum kinase 5 using cryo-EM, Dr. Alexander Cook. And for PhD entitled Cryo-Electron Tomography and Subtomogram Averaging Studies of the COP2 coat assembled on membranes, Dr. Joshua Hutchins. And I would like to very much congratulate all those completing their PhD and give them a big round of applause. So I nearly lost my hat there. For the BSc in Earth Sciences, Krum Darakev, Ellis Dunford, and Debbie James. For the BSc in Geology, Jafar Al-Shakiri, Lawrence Balak, Ludmila Bartkova, Karl Johan Batter, Thomas Genty, Mariola Hart, Zachary Lowe, Pamela O'Riordan, John Parker, Shana Pierre, Dominic Roberts, Nathan Rotich, David Rybick, Oliver Smith, Rebecca Song, Paulius Vitkunas, and Joanne White. Could you please give yourself and your colleagues a big round of applause? For the BSc in Planetary Science with Astronomy, Kevin Davidson, Ellen James, Stephen Lawrence Jr., Paul Milford, Chelsea Simner, Alexander Thompson. For the Graduate Certificate in Planetary Sciences, Geneva Carr, Mauro Pirarubi, Toivo Shepherd, and Gary Slark. For PhD in Geology with a thesis titled Quantifying Rates of Active Extension and Seismic Hazard in the Upper Plate of Subduction Zones, Dr. Marco Meshkis. For PhD titled Mobility of Lead and Zinc in Neutral Mine Drainage Setting, Gunnerside Gill, Yorkshire, Dr. Catherine Tame. And for PhD in Earth Sciences with a thesis titled Variations in Slip Rate and Earth Rate Occurrences across 3D Structural Complexities on Active Normal Faults, Dr. Francesco Iesi. And for PhD titled Review of Sclerochnids, Chondrocytes Batoides, and its phylogenetic and taxonomic implications, Dr. Eduardo Villalobos Segura. Please unmic yourselves and give yourself and your colleagues a big round of applause. This concludes the presentations of the graduates from the School of Science. I would like to apologise for my flickering screen and the way I'm afraid I've mangled a number of your names. I wish you all the success in the future, and I look forward to meeting some of you, particularly those I have taught, when we're able to meet in person again. I would like to thank you very much indeed for attending this virtual graduation today, congratulate you on your success, and wish you the very best for the future. I now hand you over to my colleague, the College Orator, Professor Joanna Burke, to give the oration.
President, Vice-Chancellor, graduates and graduands, guests and colleagues. In these times of COVID-19, when social distancing has forced us to move the most significant date in the academic calendar, graduation, online, it is perhaps worth reflecting on some of the other crises that the college has faced during its long history of nearly 200 years. As you already know, Birkbeck was established as the London Mechanics Institution in 1823. It's impossible, I think, to exaggerate just how revolutionary the initiative was. At that time, 1/3 of all men and 1/2 of all women were unable to read or write. But more importantly, British elites were passionately hostile to educating working people. After all, the country was in political turmoil, and it was feared that educating the lower orders would destroy society. In particular, there was moral anxiety. 1825, Minister E.W. Grinfield fumed about the risks of educating working men. He argued that it would be far better that the common people of this country should remain totally illiterate than they should be thus furnished with tools by which they would inevitably work out their own and the public ruin. Educating women was also risky. The London Mechanics Institution was unique because as early as 1830, it allowed women to attend classes. This means that Birkbeck provided higher education for women long before other institutions in the UK. After all, women's colleges such as Queen's College in Harley Street was not founded until 1848, and Bedford College the following year. Now, admittedly, the institution's committee continued for at least 3 decades to debate the propriety of admitting females attending lectures through the front entrance. Nevertheless, allowing women to attend classes was extremely progressive. And that was what was considered dangerous. As one critic complained, mightn't this lead to social intercourse with the other sex, which cannot be beneficial to morality? So, from its foundation, the London Mechanics Institution, Birkbeck, was unique. Crucially, the leaders of the college from 1823 to the present shared one central belief. Birkbeck is about its people, their thoughts and ambitions, hopes and dreams, labours and laughter, hubris and failures. In sum, as we near the bicentenary of our founding, this is the time to celebrate the capacity of a Birkbeck education to help us become fully human and self-fulfilled by learning to use all our faculties, knowledge, imagination, sympathy. Perhaps it is time to resurrect what used to be Birkbeck's anthem. Vita Academa was composed in 1913 and is largely forgotten today. But at the centenary of the college in 1923, it was sung vigorously. The chorus went like this: at the hub of all the world, London surging round us, keep we Birkbeck's flag unfurled, nothing shall confound us. I can think of no better chorus for us today in the midst of a pandemic. Today, like those times, we will not only survive, but flourish. You are now our alumni, and we are incredibly proud of you.
Congratulations to all of today's graduates. This is a big moment for you individually, of course, but also for all of you together, knowing that another swathe of students has achieved their objectives and can now face the future confident of their skills. Congratulations too to the academic staff of Birkbeck, who've seen you on your way to today's success so well. Of course, the world in which you're graduating has changed, and we're all learning new ways to live and new ways to study. Well, we're coming to cherish some of the benefits of this inconvenience: better air quality, birdsong, but also more time for books, more silences. The world is not as noisy or as demanding as it once was. So there's more space for introspection about your life, your studies, and the ambitions you have for your place in the world. There's no better time for you to do this than now, when you've learned the habits of study, when you've developed the capacity to be alone with your thoughts, and the skill to seek out evidence and for whatever insights and propositions your studies have led to. Your mind and your temperament have been over the years prepared for just such challenges as this unexpected pandemic is throwing at us. You've already coped with many of the adjustments you need to make to your teaching, and they've been necessary and they've been successful. Now you're well placed to make changes to your lives and indeed to the world. This world, our world, is in great need of new thinking, new ways to organize itself, its patterns of living, its institutions. I invite you to step forward, not just to help those innovations on their way, but to originate them yourselves. The world's needs can be met by your own ambitions and skills. One day, you'll look back and see how out of every crisis, important changes, even revolutionary changes, emerge. We stand at just such a tipping point right now. And you, at the moment of your graduation, are among those ready and able to take up that challenge. So my congratulations again to all of you, and good luck to a difficult but amazing future. Thank you.
Class of 2020.
Welcome to the Birkbeck alumni community.
You might be in the UK or much further afield.
It might be morning, afternoon or evening.
Wherever you are right now, we as fellow members of the Birkbeck alumni community want to send our congratulations to you for what you've achieved.
Completing a course at Birkbeck in normal circumstances is by no means an easy endeavour.
So what you have accomplished is really something truly special.
Today you are graduating, and you should take a moment to reflect what a huge accomplishment this is.
Completing your studies does not mean the end of your Birkbeck journey.
You are joining a community of over 60,000 alumni, in over 140 different countries.
So no matter where you are in the world,
you won't be far from a fellow Birkbeck graduate.
There are lots of exciting events, activities, and opportunities for you to stay connected with Birkbeck.
Visit bbk.ac.uk/alumni
to find out more and update your contact details.
We are proud to share this day with you.
Have a wonderful time celebrating.
Congratulations.
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 Congratulations, class of 2020.